Hello, everyone. So, um, good day to you. This is the second part of the strategy training. The first part was more of like a background, like an overview of what is meant to happen to you after you register and you've made up your mind to accomplish great things, with TGR. From now to the next 6 months first, that's our first phase of assessing our work. And then afterwards, we take it beyond the skies. All right, so the first video, let me just do a little recap on the first video. So that first video was, talking about, first of all, you preparing your mind, and then, you're telling yourself, man, I'm doing this. Nothing's going to deter me. I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to have my staying power and make sure that I accomplish what I set my mind to accomplish. Because the reason is because there are some situations right now, and you don't want those situations to turn even worse. All right, so from preparing your mind, then the next thing is, okay, you set your goals on what you want to achieve. Because now, even before you prepare your mind, you've understood the business. That's why you got in. Now, it's time now you're in, you want to accomplish great things. You prepare your mind for it. The next is going to set your goals. Now, in setting goals, and you can set financial goals, and then you can even set work goals. Okay. Now, what I mean is you can say to yourself, okay, I want to make 50 million naira on this. Or you can say, okay, I want to work on this project and I want to uh, get awarded with the company's incentives, maybe for the work you're doing, and then you want the first car award for 5 million. Now, whether it's in terms of earnings and in terms of the work done, the fact is you must make up your mind, set a goal for yourself, write that goal down, and then break down the goals into smaller or finer details. How do I mean? For example, if you say, I want to earn 5 million in 6 months, so you already know that you need to make, say, 900,000 every month. And then that tells you already that you're going to make it 200 and something thousand every week. And then you already know they're going to make a certain amount every day. So this helps you work smarter, plan better. That's what it does, where you can see your goals from the smallest levels. Now, after you've written down your goal, the target, and then you looked at the scope, all right? That means you know what is expected of you. The next thing you want to do is how? How are you going to achieve it? So in the how, right? That's where the area of you connecting people comes in. And from what I discussed with you, when it comes to marketing, especially a platform like this, the first thing always want to do is you want to suspect. It's called suspecting. Suspecting is when you are looking at some people that you want to target. You suspect them first. Okay, this is good for this guy. Okay, this guy needs, although this is good for everyone, really, but then you have suspects. Then you will now convert them to prospects. Now they become prospects when you now start releasing information to this, because when they are suspects, right, then you have targeted them. So to make them become prospects, then you're going to use some materials that you're going to use to communicate the business with them, or to communicate the portal with them. That means you're prospecting them. You are now, you're talking to them. Now, from prospecting, the next thing is you want to bring them into a holding cell. Anyway, what I mean actually is when you're prospecting people, several of them are going to get interested. So the next thing you want to do is you want to convey them into a place, right, where they are getting enough education and information. And that place, I've told you already, the best place is on WhatsApp. Because WhatsApp, you are directly in people's faces, right? So now, so from WhatsApp now, you've educated them, gone through the old everything. Then the next thing is They are signing up. Now, when they sign up, after they sign up, you're going to contact them. All right, guys, look, congrats for signing up. This is great for you. Enjoy the service. But do you want to make money per second? Or do you just want to be there using the products or services or selling the products or services? So if they tell you, look, I want to make all the money, the next thing is this same strategy videos that you're watching, you send it to them. They need to watch it. Now, after they've watched it, they themselves will tender to you written, whether it's on WhatsApp, whether it's on hard copy or in hard copy print, whatever it is. They'll tell you how much they want to make, or they'll tell you what their goals are, and then I'm going to tell you how they want to accomplish their goals. But of course, the how is the marketing, which told you what the steps are. And so they're just going to go through the same thing you're going through right now. And then, of course, they will have to deliver. So when they deliver, all right, they're home and dry. So all the people that they bring into the project, every one of them will also go through the same cycle. And then, of course, the results we expect will surely come. So, but this is the thing, right? Now, this second part is I want to give you projection of what can happen to you. Remember, the strategy we are using for building this project is called the Fantastic 10 strategy. Fantastic 10 strategy. Now, what's the Fantastic 10? The Fantastic 10 strategy is when you, as a partner, you sign up or activate a minimum of 10 partners on a particular package in a duration of time, in a particular time frame. Now, we said 30 days for each one of us to do 10 persons minimum. I call it the menstrual cycle. Every menstrual cycle. No offense to the women, but I'm just trying to let you understand the kind of time frame that we're using. 10 people in 30 days is easy peasy, easy peasy. Because the form of marketing that you're going to employ is the type that will generate a crowd of people that you can convey into your group. That's a WhatsApp group. You can also do list building. For example, you have contacts on your phone, save contacts, people that have done business with you, people that you know in marketing, people that maybe colleagues, so you go through your phone, you scroll through, you actually do the list first. Don't add them to a group first. Do the list first. If there are 50%, 100%, then you chat them up and let them know, please, I'd like to add it to a group. Something I want you to see. Now, because they know you, they're not going to reject. Even though some maybe want to be foolhardy and tell you, okay, you know what, tell me first. There are tools that you can send to those as well. Eventually, they'll fall back into the group. So these are different ways. It's not difficult. Now, so the tools that you need, which are the materials you post on WhatsApp status daily, the materials you post on Facebook stories daily, Instagram Reels daily, Facebook page or whatever page you're running weekly, broadcast weekly, and these things you don't stop. You don't even need to, you may not end up even talking to anybody first. They'll come looking for you. So that's it. Now, so in this second video, I want to tell you why you need to put in this effort. And just do your 10 minimum. And if they're more than that, oh my goodness, oh, thank goodness, thank God, that you went beyond the expectations. But just 10 guys, when they come in, you now guide them. And they also get 10 guys each. That's already 110 of you, 111 of you. And when those 100 guys come in, work on them for a whole month. They deliver their 10, that's 1,111 of you. And that's like 3 months. With 1,011 of you up to level 3, you're already millions. So let me just share screen with us. I want us to see something. Okay. Okay, so this is the uh, fantastic 10. Now this is on the okay, sorry. Let me do another. Sorry about that. Hmm. Okay, so now I want you to take a look at the screen. Okay, this is a fantastic 10 for the coral package. This is a fantastic 10 for the coral package. Okay, now you can see this. This is your level, this is level one, and this is uh, the 10 persons that you refer. Now the coral package is 10,000 naira. Now when you get your 10 guys on the same training to go for the 10 each, then you have 100% in your level two. Now it goes on like that in tens. I want you to observe something. These are the earnings, right? These are the earnings. These are the points. These are the earnings. These are the points. Now, by level four, you have made about say 2.8 million. Let's just say 2.8 million by level four, right? And then you've already qualified for uh, the first car award just at level four. Of course, it's with dedicated work, but it's just everybody just focus on your 10. Everybody just focus on your 10. Now, is there any perfect system? No. There's no absolute or perfect system. But if we focus on our 10, every one of us, we will hit at least 50% of our score. Now, if there's 2.8 million here and there's a car of 5 million here plus travel of 750, that's about five. Let's just say 6 million here, uh, 2.5 million here, that's about 8.5 million. And you score 50%, that's 4 million. And if you score 25%, that's about that's about 1 point something million to 2 million. Now, that is outside transaction commissions that come daily from all the recharges everybody is doing, which everybody will do. And it's just the coral package. I don't even want to go down to level 5, level 6. Talk less of 7. Now, let's look at the pearl package, the one that you guys are on. You already understand the fantastic 10 strategy. 10, one brings 10 every 30 days. Now, by your level 4, you have qualified for the, what do you call it, the first car award. And then you have also made about 1.3 million thereabout. And that's outside transaction commissions from recharging. So 1.3 million plus 5 point something million, that's about 7 million. If you score 50% of that in 6 months, that's 3.5 million. If you score 25% of that, that's still about 1 point something million. Guys, for something you're doing with 5,000 naira that's provided services for you, helped you greatly, helped everyone around you, and then in 6 months, you still have change of 1 point something million outside your transaction commissions. Did I say more? So now look at the diamond package. This one is mind blowing. Diamond package is 50,000 naira. If everybody you're coming in with are doing this particular package, at level four, you collected, but you qualified for the second car, not even the first one, second one, 4 times. And there's about 11.5 million thereabout. What am I saying 11.5? That's about 12 point something million by level 4. And even if you score, so 12 point something plus 4 cars. Let's even say they only gave you 10 million and plus 12 point something, that's about 20 million. If you score 50%, that's 10 million. If you score 25%, that's about 5 million between now and December. No, guys. Now, many of you are starting on the pure package, right? Because you're still okay, I just want to understand it and everything. It's okay. But you can upgrade your account while you're making the money. You upgrade to the highest, to this diamond package. That's the goal for everybody to upgrade to diamond package. Okay? So I just need to show you these figures. It's so important that I showed you these figures so you know what we are talking about. Guys, the economy is not smiling. The economy is not smiling. And you also shouldn't be smiling. Best way wear shoe. Now you know why they print charm. Some people are, uh, you know, they just don't know how to go for a goal, go for something and accomplish it. Okay, let me use this lady. Um, you all know Chef Hilda that just got the Guinness Book of Record for the longest cooking marathon. Now, she prepared her mind for it. She prepared herself for it. She knew the scope of the work. She planned properly, got people to work with her, and she was able to achieve it. You think to stand for 4 or 5 days non-stop is simple? Try standing in your room for 1 hour. Then you know how it is. So I'm just trying to let you understand that the mind was ready, regardless of what the body was saying, regardless of what people will say. Even the lady that's challenging her now, the lady from Ekiti State, same thing, made up her mind. People are abusing her. But man, she made up her mind. She's a woman of conviction. I admire this women. You, I want to admire you in TGR, doing massive things. I don't need to talk too much, guys. Some of you are facing one challenge or the other already. Don't you want a way out of it? Yes, God's grace is more than sufficient. But God has to, there must be something in your hand for God to bless. Let TGR be that project in your hand that God will bless. So remember, after watching these videos, the first thing you're doing is your WhatsApp group. That's the first thing. So if you want to use list building, fantastic. If you want to launch out both social media and online, tools will be available to you. Now, if you are creative, I mean, there's one of us, she's a creative person. So she already started doing her stuff on WhatsApp status and without even waiting for the tools or the materials to come from others. But we're still going to send a lot of graphic audio visuals and graphics to you guys that you're going to use and some text. So all you just attach your WhatsApp group link or your registration link to it. All right. So I hope that these 2 videos I've done, will help you. You understand? So we are a group, a team together. All right. Our job is to encourage and motivate one another. All right. To get the fantastic 10 people. So me, Patrick, I have my fantastic 10. You, Wendy, you have your fantastic 10. Mrs. Obire, you have your fantastic 10. Your fantastic 10 are your 10 guys. So when they come in, they too, they'll get their fantastic 10. That's just, see, we'll make it fun like that. We will smash every goal. Smash every goal. All right, thank you so much. Whatever questions, comments, suggestions, ideas you have, please, when you watch videos, drop them in the comment section of the videos. When I find it your questions. I will do videos to answer your questions. So if there are 10 questions there, I'll do one video each for each question so that, yes, I want also have enough content to guide. We are under training, this strategy training. So strategy training, every training that is needed. So how to prospect or how to suspect and prospect, we still have that training as well. All right. The right mindset, to have as a marketer or a business person, we're still going to have that training as well. So different kind of trainings, all in the bid to make sure that you shine brighter than the star. So thank you so much. All right. So see you on the next video training. Right. And then some of our trainings will also be on YouTube Live. But I have to make this one so that we can always have it available for people that come in, send it to them so they can watch. Thank you. God bless you.